Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Alright, some things have ended and some things have begun. Let's talk about what's ended. The race is over! Unfortunately, there was a bit of a miscommunication amongst our team. See, basically, it was kind of decided among most of us that we wanted to qualify and finish in the bottom 10. Apparently, that didn't get through to everybody. So as a result, we ended up having Virtue instead of Urbos. Well, I guess there'll be a video on him in the future. It'll just probably it'll be tear-stained, that's all. So anyway, we got that, and that's the finish of the race. We finished in 10th place. Yeah, we finished in 10th place because the other people in the group actively tried to fall out of the top 10, and, well, somebody was successful. So, anyway, let's just say that race is done, and hopefully they will not have another one for several years. Alright, so let's talk about what has started, because we have a new event. We have the Battlemages maze. Let's go over there. Okay, so this is a maze, of course. It's a little shorter than they usually are. I seem to remember the last one being in the 20s for days. This one seems to have been 17. So that's a thing. It also seems to have an abnormal number of epics. I don't remember having 3 epics before, but of course I could be wrong about that. Anyway, basically the way these things work is you get coins. You collect coins. We'll talk about collecting coins in a bit. But first you collect coins so that you can move these guys down the maze. Now if you look over on the side, you'll see a little picture for each of the creatures whom we're going to go over. Each one of them has a little button with move and a little coin value. So you hit the little button to move one guy down, like Mudflow for instance, and they're going to take 2 coins away from you. Obviously, it gets more expensive as it goes down. There might be discount days. There usually are, but so far we don't have confirmation on that yet, so I'm not going to talk about them. So the idea is to get as many coins as you can, move them down, and to bring them to their little finish line. Can we see a finish line? Okay. Oh, there's one. There's one. It's a red one. It's a little red finish line on the right there in the middle. So that would be for Mudflow. See, it's the same color. If you'll notice, the background color is the same color as the path. Some of them, unfortunately, at times are a little close to each other in color. Yeah, like those two there. Make them distinct, you know? I mean, just make them distinct. Sometimes it's a little confusing. But anyway, you would move him down. If you get him down to his finish line, you take him home. And it seems they really want you to do that because there's a key right before his finish line. What are keys? Well, some of these monsters you can't move. We can move Mudflow, and we can move Zomdalf. And we can't move anybody else until you unlock them. So, in order to move this one right here, let's take a look here. Looking here. In order to move this lady, you'd have to get her key. Somewhere in that maze is that key. What key? Oh, was that one? That key might very well be for her. So if you reach that key, you unlock it. Now, most of them require multiple keys. For instance, you can see that one requires 2 keys, and then 3 keys, and then 4. And usually the big one, the big prize, is 5 keys. Which means you have to go through all of the other mazes, find 5 keys, and then you can start moving the creature on the far right. And it's going to be a long and expensive move, believe me. Matter of fact, can you even see it here at this point? That one's blue. What color is it? Actually, is that it? That looks like it, doesn't it? That looks like the end because it's the same color. Let's go all the way back up. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That's how far you would have to move it down. And that's only after you got the 5 keys, which is the reason I basically don't even take that as a possibility. At least for my play. There are 2 other legendaries. The second one will be kind of hard to get. And there's another one which might be easy. These are both new, which is good. I want to get whatever I can get, mostly new, especially legendaries. Of course, that one That one is 3 keys, and that one's 4 keys. It's going to be a little tricky there. That second one, I don't know about that. But anyway, there is also, from what I understand, there is a hidden one. Well, we know there's a hidden one. We know there's a hidden one. I've heard rumors on what the hidden one's going to be, but I'm not going to say it because I don't know. There also might be a limited path one. I'm hearing that it might actually happen. A limited path one means, see, these are paths. These are paths. Limited path one means that sometime during the course of the maze event, a secret path will open up, but it'll only open for probably 2 days. Usually it's 2 days. And at that point, you only have 2 days to get the creature at the end of that. It's probably a legendary. So it's a good idea to save the coins to see what's going to happen. If they do have discounts, make sure you use your coins during the discount. Very important. It's only 10%, but let me tell you something. You're talking about thousands of coins you're going to be saving up. If you're not going to be saving thousands of coins, you may get Mudflow, Zomdalf, and that's about it. Because you're going to need a lot of coins to move these guys. A lot of them. As a matter of fact, usually the big one, after you unlock everything, is usually like 12 to 14,000 coins just for that. Not counting the 5 coins you have to get, the 5 keys you have to get before that. So that's the reason you probably need like 35, 40,000 altogether if you wanted to do the whole map. Realistically, for most people, that's not something that's possible, of course, unless, of course, you reach into your wallet. That's what you want to do? That's fine. All right, well, anyway, let's meet these guys here. Let's meet these guys. Okay, we have Mudflow. He's popped up a lot, hasn't he? I got a couple of... Have I ever woken him up, though? I know I have at least 2 of him. I don't know if I've woken him up. But anyway, he's a rare. I hear he's actually not so bad. He's water and earth, of course. So he's an oldie. Oldie but a goodie, as I understand. All right, let's look at yet another one of the Pandolf variants. Yes, this one, of course, has a slight death issue. So he's an older one, a little bit rare. I think he's one of the only ones I don't have in the collection. I have the superhero one and all the other variants as well. So that would be not so bad, but of course that's an older one. We've had that before. All right, this one I believe is new. At least I haven't seen it before. So is this Sibel, and this is an epic. It's got nature, it's got earth, and might be all right. It's an epic. They've been a little weird with the epics these days. Either it's almost completely useless or insanely overpowered. They don't really seem to know how to do the middle of the road these days. You know what I mean? So we'll see which category she falls into, right? All right, let's move down a little. Okay, this is Cormdim. He is an oldie. I have him. He's got a rather annoying special skill, if my memory is correct. His special skill, if it goes up, has, I think, reflect for 2 rounds for his entire party, which can be very annoying for the other side. Happened to me once, on the other side, that is. So, anyway, he's a pretty good one. He's a pretty good one. He's an epic, so that's not so bad. Okay, so now we're getting into the legendaries, and these, the ones they're showing, are all new. The hidden one and the limited time one are probably repeats. As I said, I've heard names floated for them, but I've been wrong in the past, so until I know, I'm not mentioning. Okay, here we have Akuduma. Okay, and he's a legendary. He's a legendary, and he's Thunder. Usually the Thunder attribute is listed first. I wonder if it's like, I don't know what it is all about. Anyway, he's a Thunder attribute. I guess he's a bug? He does seem to have insect-like stuff going there, so I'm guessing he's an insect. Okay. Not that I'm holding that against him. Maybe he's an arachnid. I shouldn't be too quick with the insect thing. He could be an arachnid. Alright, so. Anyway, he's new. He's new. And basically, in terms of legendaries, the most likely one that would be available to get. Most likely. You'll notice that the next 2 are actually buffed at the moment, making them the ones that are harder to get. Alright, let's look at the next guy, who has that name. Anyway, he's a legendary. He's fire. He's fire. Okay, he's got, it looks like he's got magic and a little sword there, so... a little burning sword. So, that should be interesting. We'll see what happens with him. Not that I'm going to get him. And of course, the one that I have absolutely no chance of getting whatsoever. Chris Andre? I guess Chris Andre. Is that a female? Looking for her. It's a lady. We need more lady monsters these days. More importantly, we need more lady statues. Get on that, Social Point. I'm on strike. I'm not putting any more male statues down until we have more lady statues. Okay, so anyway, she is a legendary. She's magic, and you can see she's very magical because her sword is like spinning around. If she didn't have magic, it would probably be in her hand, and she'd be hacking people up. As it is, she lets her magic do that. So anyway, I'm sure she's extremely overpowered, which is the reason we're not going to be getting her. And of course, like I said, there's a hidden one down there. As I said, I've heard her name, but I'm not going to make any comments. Now, coins! How do you get coins? There's lots of ways to get coins. Let's take a look over here. The easiest way of getting them, but you won't get that many, but it's consistent, is just take the money off of your habitats. You will occasionally get little plus this, plus that. You can actually see the little picture right there. So as long as you're gathering your money on a normal basis, and why wouldn't you be, you'll get it. Another way is gathering food. I'll show you a trick I personally use on that. But it's also, you'll get some from feeding your monsters. I believe you can get up to 30 at a time once, and then you have to wait. See, a lot of these things have cooldowns on them. You can get a certain amount, and then you can't get any until a certain amount of time has passed. You can also get them for breeding and hatching. You can do that. I have a little trick I use myself. I don't think it's really set up for that. You can get some by making PvP wins too. You'll get some coins. Now, those are all like little ones that are really useful and such. Well, I'll take a look here for a second. I still have these up from the race. These are all 100,000s, and I have a little one down here. The most you get from this is 50. So the way I do it is do that, right? It just gave a +1, but that's not really what I'm waiting for. See, I have a little cheap one down here. If you wait long enough. 41. I didn't wait long enough last time. Okay, but I got 41. The most you're going to get that way is 50. No matter how many you do, you'll get 50. So 41, it means I didn't waste anything. Another way, of course, is by hatching and breeding. So I don't think I can get that combo going here. Because, okay, that's one. I can get some good stuff going here. But my combo was kind of messed up. Sometimes I can get like +16s or +33s. People have different ways of doing it. If you put a big one there that lasts 4 hours, and you come back to it and you put it in the hatchery, you'll get like a +50 or something like that. It really depends. There's a lot of different methods. Use what's right for you. Can I get... No, I didn't get anything that time. Well, maybe I might get this from hatching here. By the way, if you hear it tapping... Yeah, nothing there. Okay, if you hear it tapping in the background, I'm sorry about that. There's actually thunderstorms going on right now. And what we're going to do now is... see, I just go and grab stuff anyway, so you get little punches. Now, one of the big ways of getting coins is actually through the dungeons. What they will do on occasion, you're not going to see them today because they just started the event today. So none of these guys are going to have what I'm talking about, which is coins added. Let's just say the monster one for a second, because they did this a couple of times the last time. Let's go in here. Today they're actually using these tickets. But the way it would work is, if there was a little coin indication on this dungeon, then you'd see little spots with coins along the way here. All the way up to the one just before you'd get the last guy. You know, they do that. They do that with the food dungeon. They do that with the gem dungeon. The gem dungeon is my favorite, by the way, because if I'm going to go through it anyway, I don't mind getting gems. Now, what they will also do, and you need to watch out for these, is they have a specific coin dungeon. This is like, you just go through it and you'll get a ton of coins by the time you're done. You know, but it usually only goes a couple of days. They like to do those on weekends, but last time they kind of used it at different times. Now, my experience is that you will see 2 of these, and that's it. So you don't want to miss them. You can get, I don't remember the count. I think it's like 600 or 700 coins. So it's rather significant. So Look out for those. Very important. And as I said, when you're doing the dungeons, look out for the little coin indicator. See, right now they have those little tickets for their anniversary right now. But you'd see like a little coin indication over there when new dungeons pop up. I'm guessing we might see something Wednesday morning. The coin dungeon might pop up tomorrow morning. You never know. But when the normal dungeons kick in on Wednesday morning next, you might very well see a coin-enhanced dungeon. If you see them, you can get coins in there. So anyway, so we got that going. We talked about the event, and yeah, there is something else. As I talked about in the previous video, we're doing a lot of talking up front, by the way. I'm sorry if you want to get right into the war, but I think this is kind of important because it's actually related. I mentioned that they were going to be changing the team store, where we get the coins from war. Yeah, they did. They did change it. All right, let's just go in. Okay, General Envar, 2.5 thousand coins. I think he was 800 when I bought him. Right, a lot of these prices are much higher. Some of them are a bit higher. Some of them are a bit higher. Some of them are much higher. In some cases, they seem to be self-aware. They did add also Ingvar. You see Ingvar's bodyguard. That's a new one. So 250 for that one. Usually they do 2.2 thousand for new creatures, which is fine. That's only a little bit of an increase. But this over here, oh, not that. This over here, yeah, and it goes over too. There's more of it. I mean, Master Skill, is he worth that? I don't know. They have more of these creatures over here. General Atom, who is now 2.5. General Halter, who is 1.8, which I don't really understand. I guess Atom is great at what he does. General Thetis now is 2.5 thousand. I bought 2 of her, maybe 3 of her at 800. The ones I bought to level mine up, I bought them for 800. So they really cranked up some prices here. They really did. Yeah, a lot. In some cases, they're like I was saying, they're kind of self-aware. If you look at the pets, you'll notice that there's a great disparity in their price. Almost as if they're saying, we know that this one isn't as good as this one, so we're going to lower the price. And you can see Nishan's pet, who I consider, of the pets that I've seen, is the best. He's 1.5. Teddy's pet is also 1.5. Dharma's pet, who I heard isn't very good, even though I picked him up, he seems to be pretty low in price there. So yeah, I mean, and then we go over to these guys again. They have the runes. I don't mind runes being in there. I kind of like runes being in there. I just wish they would go back to the individual ones. The team ones don't really interest me as much, and especially when they stop at at 7. They used to go to 9. So they just don't want to do that anymore, I guess. So the store is a lot more expensive than it was. It's a lot more expensive than it was. So depending on what you're looking for. I mean, if you're looking for one that I don't have, which is this one right here, this pet I don't, it's 25% more than it was before. That one, okay, it's an increase in price. So, I don't have it. I'll probably end up getting it. Envar and the older generals, those prices, I mean, what is this anyway? Are you saying that Envar is better than her? Is that what you're saying? Because I think she's got a lawsuit coming then, not for nothing. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know the reason why they decided to do this, but they did it, and there's not a lot we can do about it, right? We just got to roll with the punches. And, of course, they're having that rage war. I don't think, it might be starting tomorrow. See, we're still in the rules for the 3 water rule. We've still got the 3 water rule thing going here. So they got this other one going. I don't know if they have it. Oh, yeah, Team Wars. Here we go. Special Team War event started. This is going to be family. I don't know if this is the Rage one, but this is one they're doing tomorrow. They're adding the new books in there. Some people are having problems with them. So, I don't know. I think I'm covered. I got a lot of superheroes, and I got a lot of ones in the family, so I think I'm covered. Of course, I'm covered in dragons, as long as you don't do multiple dragons, right? So, anyway, that's basically the talk I'm going to talk for now. So why don't we just go into the war and see how things are going? Like I said, we have the 3 water again, but we do seem to be leading, which is good. We do seem to be leading. I haven't had a chance to check out the strength of this team. Okay, so we should do well. We should do well. We wouldn't have any excuse for not doing well here. Even though they have attacked more, they've been less successful. Okay, so what I need to do, of course, is I have 2 team leaders here. I have Tara, General Thetis, and I have Jack, who is Frostbite. So for General Thetis, I just realized something that was very useful when I was making a team. What do we think here? She's my fastest. Unfortunately, that one looks to have almost the same. Wait a minute, are those 7s? I think I have 7s on mine. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I'm not doing that one. No. That looks like a really bad idea, especially since there are bonuses ones over there. It really all comes down to who comes first, right? You might have noticed that I had a certain penguin in there. Yeah, there's a reason for that. No, support ones. I don't throw the lives of my guys away frivolously. Too dangerous. That could be interesting. Could be dangerous, though. All right, you know what? I'm just going to play this one. All right. My choice of compadres for Tara is based on the fact that both of them are immune to freezing. That's the reason you're seeing Oswald in there. So I see a lot of freezing attacks here. Now, Caven Fish has stunning, too, and if he does that, I'm in a lot of trouble. But I'm counting very heavily on being able to survive that attack if it comes first. All right, let's go. All right, we're not even going to have a problem with that. Okay. Alrighty, so why don't we just try... Okay, he's immune to freezing, so why don't we do this... No, not the freezing. Why don't we try the stuns? Try the stuns. Okay, General Thetis is hardened, and she resisted that. Not a great thing, but hey, it happens. Why don't we just try to freeze her independently? What do we got here? Aqua bombing. Aqua bombing. Do I want to do aqua bombing? I don't think so. There's a reason. I can't do that. I was thinking of using Elite, but she's currently got no stamina. Maybe I should just get him to buff himself. Okay, you know, aqua bombing. Okay. Because it also puts a stamina leak on them, which can be very useful. Charge! Okay, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Alright, let me think about this. I'm not concerned with freezing. I can't stun again, though. And this individual has 2 who are immune to freezing, too. I wish I'd thought of that, but I need damage. That's the reason Oswald's in there. Alright, why don't we do this? I'm going to go with the freezing attack, even though there's only one that I might be able to freeze. And she's hardened. And we didn't get her. Oh, she's going to do Stamina Devours on us, isn't she? That's not good. Okay. She's going to do Stamina Devours, isn't she? No, she didn't. Okay. That was bad. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, very heavy special damage, takes freezing... Chance to freeze all targets. So who do I want dead? I want him dead. And he didn't freeze anyone else. Of course, he wouldn't freeze her in the front. That ease, possibly. You're frozen. You're out of it. Okay, what are you going to do? Okay. And now we're not doing any of that. No, we're not. Alright, so we're just going to go with damage now. Okay. This one, wait a minute, what is this? Moderate water damage removes stamina. This one, lead rain, which is a much better idea. Okay. What are you going to do? Don't kill any of my guys. Thank you. Okay, you got 3 attacks coming your way, and you have 1,800 health. That's not good for you. It's great for us. Okay, 3 coins. 3 coins. Alright. Okay, so that worked out alright. Now I'm going to try to pick an opponent based on Jack. I don't know what she does. Let's find out. I don't have her. I don't know. Brynhilda. I don't know what she does, who she is. Let's find out. All right, we're going to start. We're going to start this with Jack. Where's Jack? Okay. Now, let me see. I'm thinking Varuna. And then I'm thinking, I don't know who I'm thinking. I put Tina in the last time, but the problem is that she's got all water attacks, which is kind of a problem. At the moment, I think I'm going to go with Bruce. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Bruce. He will make them bleed. Let's go. Okay, what is she got here? She's immune to possession. Not an issue at this moment. Not an issue at this moment. You two of you are immune. You got 2 immune to possession in a all-water fight. That's awesome. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Glacial Snowstorm, and I'm going to target the good general in the front. Which worked out to be very good because she resisted the freeze. Alright, let's think about this. Chill? That worked out pretty good. Okay, Jack is going to take a buffing one out here. Alright, who wants a hanger? Who wants a, actually, you know what? I'm going to take this opportunity to put stamina leaks on them. Okay, she resisted it in the front. That's not good. Alright, let me think about this. I'm going to buff. Okay. Okay, so we got some attacks now. Okay, who wants this? Wait a minute, let's make sure. The rest of them are water attacks. Removes 75% of stamina. I don't know what the other ones do. I know what she does. Alright. You're not frozen anymore? Can we try that again then? Okay, that worked out really good, didn't it? Alright, what do you got now? If I did a cascade here, it'd be kind of a waste. Yes, it would. So why don't we just... Ooh, we can kill anyone. Boom on the head. Alright, what do we got? Okay, Jack, what do you got now for me, dude? What do you got for me? Ice Leech! You didn't need that stamina, did you? No, you didn't. Alright, Shark Attack. Let's just make sure that she's gone. Alright. Okay, what do you got for me, Soggy? Cascade! Okay, you missed. Okay, do you see what you might have done to us now? You picked a very bad time to go back to your old habits, dude. Okay, very bad timing here. Charge. If we lose anybody, it's your fault. Okay, looks like you're going to get to redeem yourself. Actually, you're not going to get a chance to redeem. Did I hit the button on one person I shouldn't have? I might have. Alright, snowstorm. Okay, freeze and take stamina away. Okay, can you end this for me, or just... Okay. Actually, I should have done the bleeding one, right? Yeah, that would have been a better idea. Okay, you can redeem yourself right here, dude. Okay, it's a little bit left. Alright, you're not a damage dealer, but I think you can finish this, Jack. Thank you. Okay, so I got all 6 of them. I got the 3 from this morning as well, so I'm rocking 9 at the moment. Hopefully we get these guys back for the Rage War when it comes in. We definitely don't want to see that ghost team anymore. Oh, they manhandled us. Alright, so anyway, we got a war. We seem to be doing well here, so... we definitely are going to get to some PvP. This is going to be the last thing we do. I don't have a full legendary team. I did record another feeding. Probably be out tomorrow. I'll give you a hint. It was dragony and green, so he's not in the hatchery anymore, as you can see. So I can get somebody else in there. I probably will throw somebody else in there, and hopefully in the near future we'll have another legendary team. We might do a round of epics or something if I don't have that, because I still have more epics who are 60. So, all right. So let us go to some PvP, which is another method of. Pardon me. Which is another method, of course, of getting coins, assuming we win. Hopefully you guys will help me with that now. Alright, let's get these out of here. And let's go to the first team. The first team was suggested by Bear Player Ever. I don't know if that was supposed to be Best Player Ever at some time, or it's just a variation. But anyway, it says Bear Player Ever. And Bear wanted to see... Melvin, and then we're going to go with Zap, and just to make it even more overpowered, we're going to go with Tara. Okay, pretty overpowered, so let's see, although some teams are just, lots and lots of 10s there, lots and lots of 10s, no. Yeah. He still might be going first, but okay, there we go. Alright, just 10s. Way too many 10s. Alright. Okay, you're going now. Do I want you to go now? I'm wondering if I should do the stuns now. Let me think about this. He's going to charge, but he might attack now too. That's the thing about it is. But even if he did... the 10 million, I don't think he kills anybody. Then Zap is going. Why don't we try this? Double damage and hack on him. A little ace in the hole there. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Yeah, this is over already, by the way. I mean, it's over if I hit that button. It is over because the other 2 guys are water. So I mean, you know, why even delay at this point? Yeah, so I mean, having Melvin in there is just overkill at that point. Vaultec is kind of like Barbados. If you give them a chance to attack, they're just going to destroy. They really are. They're just going to destroy. If you give them a chance. If you have them on your team and they get a chance to attack, it's all over. Unless, of course, you have static force. Why do people do that? Alright, let's go. Food! Which is what I do not need. And also, you notice there were coins on the wheel as well. That's another way you can get them. Well, that was a little less common. Alright, so that was team number 1. It was very successful. Well, of course, let's face it, it was very overpowered. Team number 2 was suggested by Damien Thornton. And Damien wanted to see a lady we don't see very often. Oh, no, not Rocket. Sorry, Rocket. I guess she thought I was talking about her. But in this case, we're talking about Gigi. We saw you recently, Rocket. It's been a while since we've seen Gigi. Alright, and then we're going with someone who's making a comeback, apparently. Where is Wally? And then, of course, just to make things interesting. Oh, actually, we're going over here. To make things interesting, of course, he's not as fast as the others, but he tries to get the job done, and that's Harry. Alright. Yeah, he's not a speedster, not as much a speedster as his other metal guy, but I didn't have to take anything off of him. I'm happy about that. I didn't have to take anything off of him, but Melvin, of course, needed the better stuff, you know? He really did. He needed the better stuff. That hacking is just amazing. Alright, so let's hope we can find somebody that Harry can handle. Harry cannot handle those. That would be 129 Voltic. No. Okay, so let's just look around. Okay, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. I actually think we're going to die here, but I really want to see how this works out. Oh, he went first. Okay. But he didn't do anything really good. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, they are probably very hard. Okay, wow. Wow. I didn't really think that was going to work. Okay, thank you. That was awesome of you. I might as well just use magnetic missiles here. Okay, and let me see. Well, you know, I don't want to stun anybody here, really. So can I just hit somebody really hard? Yeah, I want to hit this one really hard. Okay. Unfortunately... Oh, wow! That was ugly. Unfortunately, we're getting them now. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Okay, your last round. This is your last round. Okay, that would be not the right thing to do. This one is the right way to go. So you got anything else? Oh, you could do this, but the problem is the chances of actually possessing one of them again is remote, so I might as well just go for the damage. By the way, I think we've lost this one. Unless Wally can really wreck here. What are you doing? Hit Harry, please. Harry was dead already, so that's what I don't mind. Okay. Bomb raid is gonna make this interesting. Ouch. It's gonna attack again, isn't it? It's over. Alright. He missed! Oh, come on! Wow. Wow. Dude, you got a 4-leaf clover in your pocket or what? Talk about dancing with death. Wow. That I'm just stunned at that one. Wow. Okay, and see I got some coins there. Wow. I don't know, and it had no debuffs on it. Wow. Just wow. Okay, so that was I figured that was once we lost the dude at the top, I figured I was like, oh, that's all over at this point. You know, once Gigi was gone. Whoops. But wow. Just can't stop saying I can't believe it missed twice with no debuffs on it. Okay, so anyway, our third team, which hopefully will provide us with an also amazing display, was suggested by Gaming Pig. And Gaming Pig wanted to see some turkey justice, along with apparently a lot of control here. So maybe there'll be a lot of victims of turkey justice. Where is Wormy? And then we're going back over to Jack. Okay, I'm guessing that Clem is the DPS. Yeah, that should be interesting. Could go very badly. Could go very badly. Let's think about this. Okay, well, I see one that is hardened, so he's going to get the snowstorm. Okay, and we got the double here. We got the double here, because he's also frozen. Alright. There's no sense in using possession at the moment, so I'm just going to go for multi-effect eggs here. Okay, you're frozen. Oh, you resisted the blindness and the burning. That's just mean. Alright, what have we got going here now? Can I stun them? Stunning, especially since two of them are on fire. That'd be awesome. Okay. Irritation! Did you actually even hit anybody that time? Ugh. Okay, we'll go with the freezing. Okay, that worked very good. Okay. He's burning too. Okay. Let me think. Poison. He's immune to poison. He's the one who kills all of us. You know? He's the one who kills all of us. And I think he's dead next round. Alright, let me think. He's about to go. Let's take the stamina away from him. And I do believe he's dead if he has the burning on him in the next round. Okay, I think he's dead too. Why don't we do this? Okay, there'd be a whole lot of turkey justice going on. Yeah, just bite him. Okay, 3 for 3. That worked out very well. All right. Got lucky there. Got lucky there. I'm just gonna spin. Okay, I guess I had to spin faster. I kind of like the gem it landed on, though. Okay, team life. No, thank you. Alright, so let me just throw my guys back in there, and I think we're done. Okay, I gotta take these guys out first. I think we're done. I think we're done. We did a lot of talking at the beginning there. I probably ranted and raved too much. Probably lost a lot of you, but if you didn't stick around, you missed a heck of a fight there. Whoa, just amazing. Just amazing. So anyway, we got the maze going. Try to get all the coins you can, and watch out for those dungeons. And we'll just try to endure what's going on with the team store. They are doing that rage war pretty soon. I don't know if it's going to start tomorrow or it's going to be in the near future. You'll have up to 10 attacks, but the cooldown time between uses of your players will be half, down to 2.5 hours. So, yeah, for some people, it's harder to do 6 attacks than it is to do 3, if you break them into teams of 2, that is. Well, actually, in that case, it will be 5 instead of 3, you know, because I do 1 by itself. I like to keep 2 teams, because I can make 2 really effective teams, usually. So, we'll see what happens with that. Maybe they'll make changes in the future that'll be better. They're talking about doing something with multiplayer. Hopefully it's something good. So I guess we're going to find out in the future. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya!